Mayor Daley is one of the first mayors that I've ever known of a large metro city that understand the city can't stand alone. And so he's reached out and created this Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus so that we can tackle issues together as a region.
I have seen the change over the years as to what's taken place with mayors being on the same page. I think Mayor Daley, in bringing this organization together, has really put a charge into all of us, believing that we can get things done together.
If you ever hear him speak or see him talk about a subject that he's so passionate about, you know that it's real.
He served as a great example of what a 21st century mayor has to do. He's provided an example of what leadership is.
I felt a certain kinship with him, that even though Tinley Park is 56,000 people, there was a commonality between us. He understood Tinley Park and our pluses and minuses just as he understood Chicago.
I really think that the biggest accomplishment is the fact that the metropolitan area has become much more unified.
The success of the city of Chicago reverberates throughout the entire region. Mayor Daley's leadership has been particularly important.
He has put Chicago on the map as an international city, or helped develop that, and the benefits from that benefit all of us. People land at the airport when businesses come to Chicago, both those things benefit all the people of the region. And I think that the Metro Mayor's Caucus, under his leadership as chairman and honorary chairman, has certainly enhanced that.
His ability to support sustainability and quality of life in the Chicagoland area, bringing in tourism, economic diversity, cultural diversity, showcasing the arts, that has really brought a new focus to how we do business and government here in the suburbs. He set a great example for the caucus, and he's been a resource for us to reach out to make that happen in our own communities.
One day we had a meeting on Michigan Avenue in the building overlooking what is today Millennium Park. And at the end of the meeting, the Mayor's Caucus, a bunch of us went over to the window with the mayor, and he proceeded to stand there and explain to us what he was going to do in this area that, as I remember, had railroad tracks, and it wasn't a real pretty area. And so he said with the Adler Planetarium, he had an institution that explored space. And with the Shed Aquarium, he had an institution that explored the sea and water. But what he really needed to kind of finish it out was a land component. He had the area that he could do something that could really explain to people what the utilization of land was all about. And by making this large park structure that with all kinds of entertaining venues within it, that it would be something that would be very, very unique.
Anybody that's visited Chicago since Mayor Daley's been in office, and particularly in this last decade, they just say it's beautiful. He's greened it up. He's made it an exciting place to visit, an exciting place to live.
I think the whole sustainability movement has been a big accomplishment. As individual communities, there are certain things we can do to be sustainable, but frankly, if we're going to achieve the goal of sustainability and all the benefits it brings, you have to do that cooperatively.
Because he's opened the door of wanting to cooperate, the suburban mayors have all accepted the fact that we can learn from him, and he's given us opportunities to appreciate what it might be like to be a bigger city.
Mayor Daley, you didn't just stop at making the city beautiful, but you worked very hard to create opportunity. You have cared deeply and accomplished much, and you truly leave a lasting legacy for all of us. Thank you, Mayor Daley.
Thank you for being a colleague, for being a friend, for being an inspiration, not only to me, but to all of our fellow mayors in the region.
Rich, we're going to miss you. We miss you now.
Well, thank you, Mayor Daley, for all your support to all of us in the Chicagoland region, all the suburban mayors.
You will be missed. You have played a huge role in the lives of all the mayors of the region, and by extension, all the people in the Chicago region.
Your commitment to this organization has made it the success it is today.
Tend to make you proud in the future and all the work that we still have in front of us. Thanks again, Mayor Daley.
Wish you the best of everything. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you, Mayor Daley, for your years of service as Chicago mayor.
Thank you for making the city beautiful.
Thanks, Mayor Daley. Thank you, Mayor Daley.
Did good to the city.
Thanks, Mayor Daley.
Thank you, Mayor Daley. Thanks, Mayor Daley.
Thank you, Mayor Daley.
Thank you, Mayor Daley.
Thank you. Merci.
Thanks, Mayor Daley.
Thank you, Mayor Daley.